guys?
What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
It is Sunday, right?
Happy Sunday, 1 week away from Mother's Day.
Week from Mother's Day.
Yep.
Week from Mother's Day. Fun day. Sunday fun day.
Oh, it was beautiful
What a
today.
day.
It was the best day. I mean, yesterday was great. Today was even better.
That's so nice.
Fantastic.
I spent as much time as possible sitting on the lanai, as we call it, sitting on the sidewalk. It was great.
So today, we got a new beer, like always. So we've been doing like 4 or 5 of these already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every day we start off with a beer. So from now on, that's what we're going to do.
Start with beer.
Every single day.
Love it.
Brand new beer, to Reunion. First time we've ever had this brewery in Simple Roots out of Burlington, Vermont. That is a New England style IPA right there. And it is 6.5%. I'm very excited to try it because I have not seen them on the catalog to order, and finally it was on the list. So,
Simple
Nice.
Roots from.
Why
Cool.
don't- could you just check that real quick?
Something not working?
I don't know.
Says Lana Card is watching. Hi, Lana.
Oh, okay,
Hello.
perfect.
It's working.
Perfect.
Oh, you can't find it?
No, isn't that funny? So yeah, so Simple Roots, Burlington, Vermont, New England IPA. So I'm gonna grab some glasses.
So talk to me a little bit. I know. What makes a New England IPA New England IPA?
So,
Go ahead. No, sure. I'd rather you.
well,
give
so
this
New
up.
England IPA. So IPA, India Pale Ale, started in Echo. That's weird.
My bad.
IPAs in general, Bass in England was the first company to create an IPA. India Pale Ale. It's evolved for hundreds of years since then, or 100 years since then. But New England IPA is typically defined by hazy, citrusy. Oats are often used in the fermentation, which gives it that cloudy, thick, unfiltered look, and it also gives it a really nice, creamy mouthfeel. And the choice of hops. Now, there's no rules, but typically New England IPAs are on the citrusy side. A lot of citra hops. There's a million hops out there, and I think a lot of the brewers are doing a great job trying out different hops. But typically New England IPAs are cloudy, nice mouthfeel, a lot of citrus.
All
Very
right.
balanced.
Well, let's see if this matches that.
Oh, that is fantastic.
It's great. Yep.
That is fresh, clean,
All right, so
fruity.
this is why this doesn't work in a restaurant. Yeah, it's great.
That is really, really good. I wish we were open and I could have got this on draft.
Yeah, this is as good as anyone that I've had.
Yeah.
Sometimes with these, for me, they get a little like chewy almost. Like it's got like.
I think they all
sometimes
do.
They all like sometimes it's too much for me. It's almost like someone ground up a tree and put them in there. Like they're like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, so there's a lot of So a lot of the New England IPAs have a really vegetative thing going on. There's so much stuff that gets left behind when they don't filter it that you taste it. We've got a customer, a friend Joel. We talk about like popsicle stick or celery, like celery without the celery flavor, like just
Get
like
hints of that.
hints of like woody vegetation, like
So
just
freshness is key for these style
always,
beers.
and that's
I think
that's the
that
thing,
is
right?
like being shown right through this because
Yeah.
I think this was canned earlier this
Today.
month, like late February, April. So
Wow.
yeah, it's
so
great.
good.
It's really good, and that just like all the beers we always show, that one's online. They can order it,
Yeah,
right?
this one you can order. It is online. Go to Untapped. You can read about this beer and all the cans of beers that we have for sale right now at Reunion.
It's nice,
And then
easy to drink.
we were talking about growlers, and I think that's going to be making its way very
Yeah,
soon.
so you bought some kegs.
Yes.
So we got a couple kegs coming in. Now we're just trying to price out glass. Basically, the problem or the obstacle is that you can't bring your own glass in here and have us wash it. So you have to buy a new growler every time you buy beer, and they're $4.50 each. So
We
craft
gotta
beer,
make it some really special beer that
Yeah.
you can't get anywhere else.
right? And we're going to mark it down. We're not going to try to get restaurant prices while what we're doing.
Yep,
But
absolutely.
but we'll try it. We're fine. We don't need to. We're not trying to make a lot of money. We're just trying to keep the lights on.
And I'm trying to get people to drink better beer.
Drink better beer.
That is a
Yeah.
mission statement for Reunion right now.
Yeah.
And that's a great segue, fantastic segue for what we're about to do next.
Yeah. Speaking about better beer,
The most famous beers in the world.
Yesterday, somebody had asked, jokingly, like, because they know we're talking about craft
Coors
beer all the
Light,
time. They
Bud
will
Light.
settle the debate: what's better, Bud Light,
Coors
Light? And I think you answered Miller Light. And then
Of course.
that quickly came into an idea to blind taste test, and literally just close our eyes, not know what the heck we're drinking, drink it, and see which beer that you prefer.
I love it.
So I think we'll do that. So I'm gonna set it up, and I think Sean should go first. Josh should go
Sure.
second, and then you can
All
go
right.
mine. But
All right.
So these are, I don't know that by fact, but I'm going to say top 3 selling beers in the world. Right? Probably. Right?
Gotta
Bud
be
Light, Miller Light, Coors Light.
Budweiser might be.
Bud Heavy can't be. Is
no,
it maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know. But they're in the top 10, all of them. And Bud Light's still number 1 beer in the
So
world,
I'm gonna
right?
drink this while I can, so
Right.
I don't have to taste the other
All
stuff.
right. So shout out, got the Sutton beard mask. I'm actually using it as a blindfold.
Yeah, so blindfold yourself. Let's pour
right.
them 3
Yeah.
three
These are my
shots.
3 drinks. All right. Got it.
You gotta
Or maybe you
remember
just turn around.
Sure. I can do that.
And that way we know, so there's no cheating
I
or
cannot
anything
see a
involved
thing.
here. So I'm gonna remember. I guess you should remember too as
Am
well.
I getting like
put them in
shots
the
of
same order
Jägermeister?
down there.
I will.
Are you literally gonna put like Jägermeister in there or something? Or tequila,
That would have been funny. Hot sauce.
hot sauce.
All right.
All right. Some
Bottoms up. I cannot see a
Well,
thing.
you can look even about. Doesn't
Oh,
it?
no,
Oh,
I know what they look like.
the color.
I cannot look at those. Yeah. No,
So,
Coors
yeah.
Light. I know what they look like. Sorry.
So
1,
that's-
2, 3. All
Yeah,
right.
there you go. So that's beer number
That's
one.
number-
And if your eyes are shut, you can't see anything.
I
right?
can't see a damn thing.
What am I doing?
I have no idea.
Okay, so I want to show the viewer at home what you're drinking right now.
Okay. I recognize that flavor for sure.
So that was this. Drinking this now.
Coors Light, Bud Light, Miller Light.
Wow.
I mean, it's amazing how close they are.
Right?
Like, the upfront flavor is
You can
fresh
take
and
that
cold.
off
I kind of like it. I like being in the dark. They all present the same. They're all
Right.
cold, light, little malty, no hop. And then the Miller Light goes sweet, the Bud Light goes woody, and the Coors Light goes towards water. And you just this drops off the map. You get nothing. It's like you took a sip of beer, like essence, and it goes away.
Right.
This one you get beer and then like a little like beechwood aged rice. Like there's a thing there. And then this one has the same malt up front and then it goes sweet.
That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good.
I'm impressed. Okay, my turn.
Yes. All right. Turn around.
All right. Where are you gonna put them? Right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So yeah, let me line these up for him.
So we're doing this first.
Okay. Now again, I mean these are classic beers. Breweries that we work with,
Second.
number 2. I mean they revere these guys because of their consistency and quality. To produce
order
this
for
much beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
All right.
To be able to produce beer at this level, at this quantity, and this consistency is unbelievable.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. I feel like Daredevil.
Here you go.
Yeah.
To your, there you go.
There you go.
That's
One,
number
and
2. There's, yep, 1,
2,
and
3?
Yep,
Yeah.
All right.
So that would be 3.
This is 3.
Yeah.
sure. John in the background, one of our cooks. Say hi to John. And by the way, all 3, not bad.
No, I mean you drink 100.
Yeah.
I think it's Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light.
So no.
No?
So this was the Miller.
So first one was Miller Lite.
Miller
This
Lite?
Or
this
3.
was Coors.
Coors.
That was Bud.
But
Whoa. I got them wrong.
So
I actually
all that
like
tells
this.
me, I
Coors
was just
Lights?
gonna say, all that tells me is that you're easy. We can buy any light beer for
Yeah.
you.
They all taste the same.
they do. They all start out in the same place. They all start the same, and they're right through the middle of the palate, and then they take a little turn. Coors Light goes away,
Yeah.
Bud Light gets a little funky, and a Miller goes sweet.
All right,
That's the way it is.
I'll turn around.
Okay.
All right.
And then here, I'll turn this over so I'm not.
All right. All right, so that's number 2 in the middle.
Okay.
Number 1.
Yep.
Number 3.
Oh,
It's all right. You gotta close your eyes anyways, because
We'll
you can
switch
tell the
around
colors.
anyway.
All right, yeah, I got it. We know what we're doing. All right, so go ahead. Turn around. 1, 2, 3.
where am I?
Sorry. There's
1. That's 1.
All right. All right, that's Bud Light.
Taste them all first and then decide, because they're so similar.
Wait, no, that's Bud Light.
Right. When you all against one another.
All right, this is Coors. The second one was Bud. The first one was Miller.
You got it.
All right.
Wow. I'm impressed, guys.
So,
Yep.
and you know how these are the only two I really drink.
Right. Right.
I
No.
feel have a flavor. The Coors tastes like water. So
If someone only gave you one, if someone only gave you one of them and told you it was your beer of choice, you'd probably drink it. You're like, oh, Coors Light, hand them a Miller Light, they'd probably drink it. It's Bud Light, you hand them a Miller, they'd probably drink. They all are so
I
similar.
mean, if there's a draft.
Yeah.
See the bottle?
Yes, you'd
Yeah.
probably know. Well, I don't know. Some people are colorblind. No.
That was fun.
that was
Yeah, that's
fun.
fun.
So,
And
guys,
I mean-
I don't know what the whole
Yeah, you finished that.
the end result in all this. I guess for me, it's you can drink all of these light beers and kind of they're one and the same. You know, it was difficult to kind of pinpoint what they were.
I've never.
It's funny for me because I drink this stuff religiously.
Yep.
Yeah, you
And I
drink it.
didn't even notice it was. I thought it was the wrong one.
And
So,
that's the other thing too. That,
so for me, I'm just gonna see which one's cheaper.
well, and I don't think they don't pack a lot of punch for flavor. You know,
No.
only the Miller Lite I felt and the Bud give off this little of something.
Little
Not
something.
that it's great, but
Coors
it's just
gives
something
off
where
nothing.
you know Coors gives off nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
I mean, that's just basically
Which,
water.
by the way, if it's 100 degrees outside
There's
and you're
nothing
at the
wrong
beach
with that, of course.
It won't
Go-
slow you
My
down.
dad will drink.
It won't
Coors,
slow
that's
you
his
down.
favorite light beer.
with ice cubes,
The
Yep.
silver bullet.
Silver bullet.
that's kind of the point.
You got some.
Yeah, so we got some people saying Coors is my favorite. That's my sister-in-law Maya. Greg Califano wants a shot. Just come
Of
down,
what?
Greg.
Hey,
Come on down. Greg, wear a mask. Come on down. Got you covered.
And Joe Center says, I am liking these Facebook Live drink discussions. Well, we're enjoying doing them too. And I think that's kind
Is
of
that
why
Joe
we
Center?
like to do it. Yep.
Hey, Joe. So Joe and I and Josh, as kids, played judo together, and then played football together. I looked up to Joe a lot. Joe was a pretty badass athlete in Gilderland.
Wow. Oh,
Joe,
Thanks for
welcome,
joining
Joe.
us.
Yeah,
man.
thanks.
good to see you.
So, the next thing that I wanted to kind of bring up again is Mother's Day.
Yep.
And talk about how it's 1 week away.
Officially
A
1
week away.
Today is May 3rd. Normally, you have a long time to prep, and time is up is down, left is right. Nothing makes sense anymore after COVID. So, for me, I'm losing track of the days. If you don't have any plans for Mother's Day, don't know what to do, call us.
Call us, we'll help you
take
out.
care of it.
We'll make you look like a rock star.
Yep.
And it's, in my opinion, it's one of those days you just don't want to fuck up.
Yep.
Like, Valentine's Day is almost as bad.
Mother's Day's-
Day, you just gotta get it right. You got one day of the year you gotta actually nail it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll
And
make
we
it-
expanded our menu, so we have a big menu, lots of good food, great prime rib, turkey,
Absolutely.
some lasagnas, seafood Newburgh, which by the way, awesome.
Yep.
We've been wanting to do that forever,
And now here's a great opportunity to do it for.
and it's going to be
Mar-
crab and lobster and scallops.
Really,
And
like a
it'll
lot of
be-
seafood in that baby.
Yeah.
So.
It'll be a one-stop shopping too. So you'll be able. We're gonna go ahead and on the menu put some pairing things.
Add some wines.
suggestions for wines,
So
and beers.
let's talk about that real quick. So on the entrees for Mother's Day, and for we did it for Easter. We had some nice options for Easter, but that we kept on. We brought with us was that prime rib,
So good.
which was so good.
So
We
good.
got rave reviews for that, so we're bringing that back for Mother's Day. That, in my opinion, would be my go-to. But everyone has a different palate.
And honestly,
like what
it's
they
enough
like.
for 6 people.
Uh-huh.
It's a massive. If 4 of you are eating it, it's a 1.5-inch slice each. It's a 6-person meal, easy.
My dad said he said he likes what we're doing, and he said he could use a shot of Corona right now. He's a
Hi,
star.
Elias. Miss you.
Elias.
We were just talking about you a few minutes ago. I
We
hope
were.
you're doing well.
So, the prime rib. If I'm ordering the prime rib, bringing that home, if I want to buy a bottle of wine? What kind of wine am I pairing with that?
Yeah, so typically when you're going with meat, you want to get like a spicier red to help
Cab or Zin.
because the fat in the steak takes all of the takes over.
Yeah,
your
the
mouth,
beefiness
basically.
just.
So you have to have
overwhelms.
something like a nice. For me, I would recommend like a Zin, a red Zinfandel, or maybe one of our cabs. We've got a couple cabs that are a little drier and but have a nice bite.
Well,
to them,
like-
I'd say like.
If you drink wine without food, the tannins can be overwhelming.
Yep.
But if you drink wine with food, those tannins help cut the fat, reset your palate. So like those big over the top cabs that people love, they're not meant to be drank solely.
At a cocktail
Yeah.
party.
Yeah,
No
they're
doubt.
supposed to be drank with food. A big piece of fatty aged steak. I mean, like prime rib.
So good.
Yeah, the two they just reset. Like you take a bite, you drink the wine, you take a
So
bite.
you're saying you'd go bottle a cab.
Cab or an old
or
vine
Zin.
Zin.
I
Old
would
vine
say
Zin.
Zin personally.
Yep.
But just
I
'cause
love Zin.
Zin for me is just fancy Cabernet.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just Cabernet done right. That's my opinion, but I know it's nothing the same. But it's
They're great,
for me. I'll go for a Zin over a Cab.
So
90%.
and then
Yeah.
the second entree that we have is the turkey.
Turkey. Yeah.
So turkey, obviously white meat. Do you go white wine with that or?
Yeah, so
I do.
turkey, I definitely would. Turkey, like a nice buttery Chardonnay would do the same exact thing
Yep.
that the Zin does to the steak. A nice Chard will do that to the turkey,
Yep.
and it'll they complement each other really, really well.
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
so, like a California Chard would probably nail you right down the middle. If you could find one that's like oak.
You want
aged,
oak and vanilla. You
wanna
want
get a
that
little bit,
thing.
the steel fermented ones.
Will be bright and
Not to
citrusy.
put you on the spot, but
Yeah.
for the wines that we sell, do we have
Yeah.
something that fits that bill for the turkey?
Yep,
Oh yeah,
Columbia
for
Crest.
Sure. Yeah, Columbia Crest Chardonnay right down. I mean, that's
It's
easy.
buttery oaky.
Yeah, and it's right. But we also have we had the steel. I don't even know if we still have it. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Well, that's what it is. So you
Yeah,
will
we
be,
have-
So
we-
we will be updating our menu with wine pairings. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean they're on
something
the
we wanna do.
website right now. But if you call us and ask, we'll make a recommendation.
Awesome.
We've
And-
got stainless steel aged Chardonnays. We've got oak buttery Chardonnays. We've got Zins. We've got
Yeah, and
cabs.
we've got the nice thing is we've got a couple of basically
Yeah,
each kind in each price.
kind of like the French / California thing.
Yeah.
Like we got
And
the
then the nice is we have some entry level ones
Yep.
that are either dry or sweet, and we have some more expensive ones. So you'll find something in any price range. So.
yeah. You tell us what you like. We'll find you a bottle of
Okay,
wine
we,
that
we have
matches.
something. So
We have
then the next entree we have stuffed pork loin.
Yeah.
So pork, the other white meat they
The
call
other
it.
white meat.
Do you go red? Do you go white? What do you go with that?
So I think for me, it kind of depends on how it's prepared. In this particular scenario, I think it could go either way. I think you could easily do like a light,
Italian?
like that Pinot Noir we had yesterday.
Yep.
With that pork, would
Yeah.
be like
Perfect.
solid.
Yeah.
It's a lighter. It's not gonna. If you take a real spicy cab with that pork, you
It'll
won't
kill
taste
it.
it. It
It'll
literally
kill
won't
it.
taste like anything.
That
Yeah.
Pinot yesterday was so like
It was fun.
after we turned the cameras, I finished that bottle. I
You
loved
did.
it. It was,
It was really nice.
delicious. Yeah.
Super fruity.
Fantastic.
Yeah, shooting star.
Dry, right? But not tannic. It was great.
Yep.
It
But
was
at the
great.
same time, you could also go with a red, like a brighter, sort of sharp red, like a Sauvignon Blanc. It's
Or
gonna
white.
be. I'm sorry, white. Yeah, it's gonna like cut through.
I love white wine with pork.
Yeah, so it's gonna cut through the fat,
Interesting.
but.
Yeah,
not-
so we're not making porchetta, but we're gonna take tenderloins and butterfly them, stuff them with herbs and some spices, roll it up, tie it off. So it's gonna be like a leaner version of porchetta. Which, by the way, porchetta is really where it's at. But
So I have someone asking if we're going to deliver to Virginia. It's my cousin, so I didn't want it to be biased, But I think,
I
we're
like
making-
Virginia.
try.
Mick
Lovely
is saying we're making
Virginia.
people hungry here.
we were talking
about
about Virginia this morning.
the food. The other entree that we have, seafood Newburgh,
seafood Nürburgring. I love seafood Nürburgring.
same. Same. And I think that was just kind of like, we wanted to put that on the menu because
Yeah.
I know what I like at Mother's Day. And
Yeah.
like, that's a dish or an entree I would order always.
Yeah.
Describe it.
So we're gonna do lobster, crab, scallops, shrimp, whitefish
Yeah.
Awesome.
in a cream sauce. A little bit of a sherry cream sauce, Newburgh sauce. I'm not sure. We're either going to do it over noodles or rice. Haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
But it's going to be over a bed of some sort of starch.
It's going to be loaded with
Yeah.
seafood. and
We're
cream,
talking
and
about like
it's-
12 ounces, 14 ounces of seafood per serving.
It's a great dish.
Yeah.
Great dish. So that's something that I'm looking forward to for Mother's Day. I can't wait to pick one of those up. So, but again,
And that's a white for me. I mean,
Okay.
you kind of can't. I mean, you again, like we said yesterday, there's no rules.
Yeah.
If you
That's
like,
a white.
If
You like what you like.
If you like Cabernet with hamburgers, or if you like Cabernet with French fries, whatever, that's what you like.
Yep.
Yeah.
So but there is a thing, right? They definitely, if that
Oh.
Newburgh with the cream sauce and all the
I mean-
seafood, you're gonna want to get a lighter white wine.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to get like a. I wouldn't
Some with
go,
some acidity to it.
I wouldn't go sweet, but I would definitely
Acidic.
like a Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
No problem.
You got flour and fat, and it's heavy and thick,
Yeah.
and it's great. But you want something that cut that, so you want
Yeah.
something with some acid to it.
and then the last entree was kind of like one of those things we put on at the end.
Lasagna.
But yeah, just another personal favorite. We have a vegetable and we have a meat lasagna, a
Yep.
traditional meat lasagna. So I would assume that with that you always want to go red or some type of red when you're eating.
Well,
Also,
yeah, I mean, typically that's a. But again, like if you go to Italy, and you eat, they'll come over to your table and give you a bottle of red and a bottle of white. And they
Every
put it
time,
on the table.
one of each.
Drink what?
You just drink it and it shows up on the bill.
and-
It's like house wine.
Yeah. So the traditional pasta meal like that, yeah. I mean, a nice.
If it's got
Chianti,
tomato in it.
obviously, you
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
that's they were made to go together. And but I mean, a veggie lasagna with a nice light white sounds really
so
good. too.
knowing all the entrees that we have wines here that will fit the bill for everything. that-
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So again, if you're ordering for Mother's Day, we're doing family style meals. Come down, give us a call anytime. We'll put in the order. And if you need a nice wine pairing, Josh is going to have a list for us, and we'll be happy to deliver on that end. So let us know.
I can't believe I got Miller Lite wrong. You guys don't know how much Miller Lite I drink. I single-handedly keep the guy across the street in business with my Miller Lite sales.
Well, it was that was fun.
That was
That was
You
fun.
You know what we need to do is continue doing that trend, but move it up from the light beers to
Let's just
style
taste
of
them.
beers. Or, I mean, look, the
Taste
trick
them all.
is I just want to drink beer. I think that's
Yes.
kind of what I'm trying to do.
Although
And,
I was thinking we should go 1-to-1. I think tomorrow we should try some darker. Do we like any stouts? I'd
Oh,
love
yeah,
to
we
pull,
could-
Gu-
we
I'd
could
love to
do
pull
that.
Guinness up here and fight against it. You know, see.
I don't think we have Guinness at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I don't-
we can
We can
get
get some.
We'll
yeah.
get some Guinness.
Yeah.
And that's our dad called earlier and mentioned it. He's like, "I can't believe you didn't do." We spent some time in Ireland. We went to Ireland this summer.
Last summer, yeah.
Last summer, and drank a lot of Guinness. And
Yes.
so my dad was surprised we
Jameson.
didn't start with the Guinness.
So what?
Well, the only reason we didn't is because we ran out of Guinness. The keg's empty.
The final. What was the final thing I wanted to say? So like, I think with doing these videos, I always kind of like want to just. I feel like it's like communicating with our fan base and our
Yeah.
people who love this restaurant, and I love that. Like I always want to be present and hearing what everyone has to say. So if you guys have anything, comments, questions, or whatever for this, the future of our restaurant or the direction or anything in between,
Or anything, yeah.
please let us know. Don't hesitate. This is a way for us to make ourselves accessible to our customers, and whether we can help in
Our
any way
staff.
possible. Our staff,
Our
whoever.
friends.
I have to say, I've been really blown away by the support of our town.
Absolutely.
Oh,
through this.
yes, absolutely. Been great.
The town, the people that have worked with us and for us, and the people and our customers.
Yeah.
I am blown
Our
away.
competition. They're all
Yeah,
good.
all the other restaurants in town. I feel
Yep.
like everybody's kind of coming together, which
Yep.
I everything in me hopes that carries through. And it's just I've been so proud to be part of this community.
Same.
Over
Yeah.
I've been so impressed by how everybody. It's weird and it's new, uncharted territory, and rather than people going negative, I'm getting so much positive
Yes.
coming our way.
Very positive.
And it's this, you know, it took us a couple days to get our feet under us with changing everything, like with the
It's gonna take us
carryout.
a couple
It's
months.
still taking, you know, we're still learning every day. We're trying to make systems easier, but I've been blown away about how patient and understanding, and you know, you make a little mistake here or there, people, oh, that's cool, it's all
Yes.
right, you know,
Yep.
that's great. Thank you for doing this, that kind of stuff, and that's just, and we're just going to get better at it, and
Yep.
It's really unbelievable. I mean, this is right now. It could be a time of you know, fear or panic, and a lot of people are fighting this with goodwill, with positive energy, and it's been great all along the way.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
we'll get through this together. You know?
exactly. We know this is an odd thing. It's not the plague. It's terrible, but like most of us are going to get through this. 99.8% of us. But it's a long haul until we get a vaccine. It's going to be 12 to 18 months, and we're just trying to protect those that are at risk, right?
Yep.
But we want that generation that has raised us to be alive. So we're just slowing it down.
Sure.
Like that's it. Like so we'll do what we can.
it's been, like, again, I just have been so
Everyone's been very
so
supportive.
impressed with everyone, and can't say enough about being happy to have built this restaurant in our hometown.
Absolutely.
You know, we grew up here in Grafton.
I warned you both.
But you know, I feel like
No, that's
I
right.
feel like this would be different if I was driving to a different town every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like my connections just with the community.
Absolutely.
I feel like I don't know how to explain it. It's just I feel
No,
like we're part of it. You know,
Yeah. I mean, I think
like one family.
one of the things that I'm most proud about this restaurant is that we are in Grafton, and that we're
under the
bringing
microscope.
Back,
Yeah.
We're giving back as much as we can, and trying to be pillars in this community, trying to help out, trying to add jobs, bring in revenue. These are things I'm the most proud of when I think about this restaurant.
And I think all the owners in town, right? I mean, like
Absolutely, yeah.
they're all Graftonites.
all great stewards of this town.
Stephen Laurie,
Mhm.
Sean and Brooke, Jay, South Grafton, Grafton. They're all locals.
Absolutely, Ed.
Ed.
So it's one of those things that I
It's
think.
nice to see everybody starting to open up again. too.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. I saw, you know, there's a bunch of Worcester restaurants. The Niche Group just opened up again.
Yeah. 110 Grill.
110 Grills starting to pop up.
Hey
I know,
Ryan, how you doing?
I know they got like 15 of them open, but I think they said
They'll get them open.
by
Yeah.
May 15th they're gonna have all of them in Massachusetts be open.
I mean, I get it. Jay just reopened last week.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I was really,
Absolutely.
it was heartbreaking for a couple weeks there to drive around and see all the places shuttered.
It's gonna be weird. Like,
Yeah.
So
you know,
this is I'm just happy to see it started to roll again.
Well, we're gonna do our best to be here forever. So we just keep moving forward, and hopefully with the support of the community, and we can continue to be here. So this has been great.
All right. Don't forget Mother's Day.
Yeah, Sunday, 1 week away.
Yeah, guys.
And then we're gonna be cutting off ordering on Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday.
I think Tuesday night.
So please put in your orders quick, because.
So you got 2 more days. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
I
and
would
Tuesday.
I would hate anyone to be like, hey, sorry, we can't order.
Yeah.
We are getting a great response though.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been overwhelming.
Yeah.
So thank you again for everybody.
All right, guys. See you
All
tomorrow
right.
night.
Peace.
See you.
Later.